So now I'm gonna go deep, and today we are for the hero, that is your AWS, right? So now I'm gonna demonstrate exactly in AWS what are we going to do, the basics. So for us to understand AWS, so let me demonstrate easily. What is AWS? In AWS, what exactly a person should know is, imagine initially we were buying laptops and we were owning laptops. In fact, we were spending thousands of rupees, right? So what is AWS means? Imagine you are renting a laptop. Okay. So it's like renting a virtual computer from Amazon that you can use anytime, anywhere. Okay. And it's a computer inside a cloud. You can say that. What is it? AWS means what? A computer inside a cloud. When you power on, you can off. That's how you can do in your normal system. You can power on a computer inside a cloud also. That's where we are using websites and all, running everything, right? That's a use case of AWS. So a simple way to understand. So I will demonstrate some basics, then I'll do coding. Okay. So in AWS, the main component is first is EC2. That is EC2 means it's Elastic Complete Cloud, and that is exactly what it mean is your computer. You're not buying computer, you're renting a computer. Whenever you want, whenever you use it, on usage base, you're gonna use it. Okay, that is EC2. And the second part, core component of AWS is S3, that is called Simple Storage Service. So it is actually nothing but you're using some storage to store some files, photos, videos, anything. You can say that. It's like a super secure online hard disk for you. It's a hard disk how you are using in your local phone. Also, you are using local storage, and you can using online storage. Similarly, S3 is a storage. It's a super secure online hard disk to store files and photos, videos, or backups. Okay. So coming to the next, I'll talk about internals later. The next important component in cloud is RDS, that is called relational database. So this is like Amazon that runs and manages database for your applications. So it will need an database to run your application. It's actually a digital library. Database is like a digital library with for you to store all information. Okay, so that also I'll demonstrate coding, don't worry. And the database they use in AWS is DynamoDB. Okay, so that is something we do. And so the next component in AWS is identity and access management. So I'm demonstrating that detailedly, and I'll write code also, guys. Hold on for 2 minutes time. You're gonna take away a lot of coding, and I'll run through examples also. Okay. So access management means in IAM, it's actually nothing but in your system. When you log in your system, it will ask you credentials, na? Username and password. Like what role you, if you are, suppose example, you own your computer. So your role of that computer user is your admin, right? You can control everything in your system. You can run any application, you can do anything. But if you are using your office laptop, so what role you own is that you have admin role, you have coder role, you have different role, right? So it is all about identity and access management. So it's like a security guard for your AWS account, or it's like a lock they will use for you. That is called identity access management. So the identity access management are like in your system, you have user role, admin role. We have a lot of roles here. That is called IAM simulator in the Python. You can use any of this. Okay. So I'll talk about Lambda. Lambda is basically a function. I told you Python functions, na? So it's like a function that runs your code whenever needed. Okay. It's a event driven thing. Event driven means if anyone is asking something externally, anyone come, then the Lambda functions are invoked and automatically happens. And Lambda functions are automatically a notification to another services or any kind of events or storage events. Okay. So this is the main 5 components in your AWS. Okay. So I hope that I've thought about what is AWS, what are the main 5 components. Okay. I hope that is very clear to all of you.